right, my dear ones, let's dive straight into the heart of things. You see, patience and perseverance, these aren't just fancy words. They're the very essence of the strength I've planted within you. Imagine them as your hidden superpowers, waiting to be unleashed as you face life's roller coaster. Now, I really want you to grasp how crucial these virtues are, not just as abstract ideas, but as real, actionable qualities that can transform your life from the ground up. First off, let's talk about patience. I can't stress enough how much this quality matters. In a world that's all about now, patience is that quiet whisper telling you, it's okay to wait. It's about embracing the slow cook, the long haul, the deep breath. Think of it as planting a seed. You don't just toss it into the dirt and expect a tree the next day, right? It needs time, care, and yes, a whole lot of patience before it breaks through the soil. And that's exactly how I see your dreams and aspirations. They're seeds I've given you, and with patience, they'll grow into something beyond beautiful. But patience alone isn't the whole story. It's got a partner in crime, perseverance. This is your ability to keep going, even when the going gets tough. It's the fuel in your tank when everything seems to be running on empty. When you stumble and fall, and believe me, everyone does at some point, perseverance whispers, get back up, let's try this again. It's about not giving up, no matter how many no's or not yets you face, because in the grand tapestry of life, every no brings you closer to a yes, and every not yet builds the path to now. Here's where it gets exciting. When you marry patience with perseverance, you unlock a power so strong that it can carry you through anything. It's like having an indestructible bridge that can span any river, no matter how wide or treacherous. This duo is your ticket to realizing those dreams I've tucked into your heart, the ones that make you burn with passion in the dead of night, the dreams that seem just out of reach. So I'm calling on you to harness these gifts. Start small if you have to. It's okay. Every step counts, and every effort matters. Whether it's chasing a dream, mending a relationship, or overcoming a challenge, let patience and perseverance be your guide. They'll lead you through the darkest valleys and onto the highest peaks. And here's a promise from me to you. As you embark on this journey, you're not alone. Not for a single step. I'm right there with you, cheering you on, lifting you up when you fall, and celebrating every victory, no matter how small. Because in my eyes, there's nothing small about a victory earned through patience and perseverance. Now you might wonder, what's next? Well, that's the beauty of this journey. Every act of patience, every moment of perseverance, opens doors to new possibilities, new opportunities, and yes, even more challenges. But don't let that word, challenge, scare you. Each one is simply a stepping stone, a chance to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Listen, I want you to gather around, because I've got something important, something close to my heart I need to share with you. It's about connecting, really seeing each other and moving forward together. Imagine the world as a giant puzzle, and each of us is a piece. Now I designed it so every piece is crucial. Yeah, every single one of you. But here's the thing, those pieces, they only work when they're connected. That's where you come in. I want you to be the bridge, the hand that reaches out. You see, when I talk about encouraging dialogue and unity, it's not just fancy words. It's about rolling up your sleeves and getting down to the nitty-gritty of understanding each other. It's sitting down, looking someone in the eye, and really listening. Listening not to reply, but to understand. Can you imagine the kind of world we could create if everyone did just that? A world where every voice is heard, where every heart is seen. I'm calling on you to be the architects of this world, to build bridges where walls once stood. It's easy to see the differences, the gaps, the spaces between us. But I challenge you. I challenge you to see the connections, the places where we intersect, where our stories and dreams weave together. This isn't about agreeing on everything. No, it's about respecting each other enough to listen, to learn, and to grow together. Now, I know what you're thinking, but how? The task seems so big, almost impossible. But here's a little secret. Start small. Start with a smile, a hello, a conversation. Start with the person next to you, the neighbor you've never spoken to, the colleague you've only ever emailed. Every big change starts with a single, small step, and each step you take, I'm right there with you, cheering you on, believing in you. This isn't just about making the world a better place. It's about fulfilling the very purpose for which you were created, to connect, to love, to bridge divides. And as you do, you'll find something incredible happens. You'll grow, you'll change, and you'll start to see the divine in everyone you meet. I want you to picture a world where unity is the cornerstone, where we celebrate our differences instead of fearing them, where every person is valued, every voice matters. It's a beautiful picture, isn't it? And it's possible. It starts with you and me, right here, right now. So I'm calling you to action. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. To step out in faith, to reach across the divide, to make the first move. And as you do, remember, you're not alone. I'm with you every step of the way, guiding, supporting, loving. Together, we can make this vision a reality. Together, we can create a world of unity and peace. It's a big task, yes, but with faith and action, there's nothing we can't achieve. Now let's get started, shall we? I want you to stand up for justice and fairness, to be the voice for those who can't speak, and to protect the dignity of every single soul. You see, in my eyes, every person you meet is a story, a universe of dreams, struggles, and hopes, just like you. They're my creations, each with their own purpose, each precious in my sight. I dream of a world where everyone is seen, where the value of each life is recognized and cherished. So I'm asking you, yes, you, to be a champion of fairness. It's not always easy, I know. It takes courage to stand up against injustice, to call out wrongs, and to lend a helping hand. But remember, I'm with you. When you stand up for what's right, you're never standing alone. I'm there, right beside you, cheering you on, giving you strength. I want you to look around, to really see the people in your life. Notice the ones who are struggling, who are overlooked, who are crying out for help in silence. They're your brothers, your sisters, my children. In standing up for them, you bring light into their lives, and you'll find that light shining back into yours, brighter than ever. It's about more than just fairness. It's about love, compassion, and understanding. It's about listening, truly listening to each other's stories, and seeing the world through each other's eyes. It's in these moments of connection that true change begins. This is how you bring heaven down to earth, creating little pockets of paradise where love rules supreme. I know it can be overwhelming, the sheer scale of injustice in the world. But don't let that discourage you. Start small, start local. Change one life, one situation at a time. Every act of fairness, every step towards justice, sends ripples through the world, ripples that grow into waves of change. And here's the thing, when you embark on this journey, you're not just changing the world, you're also changing yourself. Standing up for justice, practicing fairness, it shapes you, molds you into someone new, someone stronger, more compassionate, more alive. It's a journey of transformation, for you and for the world. So I'm calling on you to rise, to take up this mantle. I promise you, it won't be easy, but it will be worth it. There will be moments of doubt, moments when you feel like you're fighting alone. But remember, I'm right there with you, every step of the way, guiding you, supporting you. Embrace this calling with open arms, with a heart ready to love and eyes ready to see the beauty in every soul. This is your moment, your mission. Let it ignite a fire within you, a burning desire to make a difference, to spread light in the darkest of places. Imagine a world where justice prevails, where fairness is the foundation of every community, every relationship. It's a beautiful vision, isn't it? And it starts with you. Your actions, your voice, your heart. I bless you with courage, with hope, with an unwavering spirit. Go forth, be the change. Remember, in every act of fairness, in every stand against injustice, you're weaving a tapestry of love, a testament to the power of faith and the strength of the human spirit. This is your calling, your divine mission. I'm with you, every step of the way. Let's embark on this journey together, shaping a world where justice, fairness, and love reign supreme. The road ahead is filled with opportunities, with moments of grace and transformation. Seize them, embrace them, and watch as the world transforms before your eyes. Let's dive deep into the heart of it, shall we? Cultivate a love for learning, I said. Now imagine this. I'm handing you a lantern, a bright, shining beacon in your hands. This isn't just any light. It's the light of knowledge, the kind that illuminates dark corners and reveals the world's wonders. I'm asking you, yes you, to carry this light forward. Why? Because with every step you take, every bit of knowledge you soak up like a sponge, you're not just moving, you're evolving, transforming into something magnificent. Now let's break it down, nice and easy. First off, I wish for you to be curious. Think of yourself as a detective in the grand mystery of life. There's so much out there to uncover, to question, to marvel at. And here's the kicker. Every little thing you learn, it's like finding a piece of a puzzle. Before you know it, you're putting it all together, seeing the bigger picture. And that picture, it's breathtaking. But it's not just about hoarding all this knowledge for yourself. No, I want you to share it, spread it like wildfire. When you learn something new, tell someone about it, watch their eyes light up, see that spark of curiosity ignite in them. That's magic, right there. You're not just learning, you're connecting, building bridges of understanding between you and the world around you. And here's where it gets really exciting. With every new thing you learn, you're opening doors. I mean, literally, doors swinging wide open, leading to paths you never even knew existed. Opportunities start popping up like daisies, jobs, adventures, you name it. Knowledge is your key, and the world is your oyster. Crack it open and see what pearls you can find inside. But hey, I know what you're thinking. That sounds great and all, but learning can be tough. And you're right, it can be. There'll be days when your brain feels like it's about to burst, when you think you can't possibly cram anything more in there. That's when I want you to remember this. I believe in you. I've got your back. Every step of the way, I'm cheering you on, pushing you to keep going, because I know, without a shadow of a doubt, that you've got what it takes. So, take that leap. Be brave. Dive headfirst into the unknown, with that lantern of knowledge lighting the way. Ask questions, seek answers, never stop wondering. The journey of learning, it's a wild ride, full of twists and turns and incredible vistas. And it's all waiting for you. Just reach out and grab it. Remember, in this grand adventure of life, you're not alone. I'm right there with you, every step of the way, blessing you with curiosity, strength, and an unquenchable thirst for knowledge. Together, let's see how far this road can take us. Let's learn, grow, and discover the wonders this world has to offer. Your journey is just beginning, and oh, what a journey it will be. Imagine this. I'm setting before you a banquet, an endless feast of love and light, and I'm personally inviting you to this table. Picture it in your heart, a place where generosity isn't just an act, but the very air you breathe. Share your blessings, I say to you, as freely as the sun shares its warmth and the moon its light. Let's start with something simple, something small, yet powerful. See that neighbor struggling with bags from the store? Offer a hand. Or that friend who's been feeling low? A call from you, a few moments of your time, can be a beacon in their night. It's in these moments, these acts of giving, where you'll find me smiling back at you through the gratitude in their eyes. Now think bigger. Your community, the people around you, they're a tapestry of needs and dreams. And you, my dear one, you're a thread of gold weaving through them. Volunteer at a local shelter, donate to a food bank, become the mentor to someone who's lost their way. Each act of kindness ripples through the world, echoing in ways you can't even begin to imagine. But why, you might ask? Here's the secret. In giving, you receive. Not as the world gives, where every transaction has a price, a tally, a score. No, in my economy, the more you pour out, the more your heart fills up. It's the paradox of love. The more you give, the richer you become. I want you to live in this abundance, to see the world not as a place of scarcity, but as a garden of endless possibility. Your acts of generosity are the rain that falls, the sun that shines, nurturing seeds of hope and joy in the parched soil of the world. And here's the most beautiful part. As you step into this life of giving, of being a beacon of my love, you'll start to see changes. Not just out there, in the world, but inside, in the deepest parts of your being. Fear starts to fade, replaced by a faith so strong it moves mountains. Loneliness gives way to a sense of belonging, of being connected to something larger than yourself. Doubt dissolves, washed away by the certainty that you are walking the path I've laid out for you, a path of light, love, and boundless generosity. So here's my call to you, my invitation. Step into this journey with me. Open your hands, your heart, and see what we can do together. It's a grand adventure, a leap into the unknown, but I promise you, you won't be doing it alone. I'll be right there with you, every step of the way, guiding, supporting, and yes, cheering you on. Let's light up this world together. With every act of kindness, every gesture of generosity, we're spreading light, dispelling shadows, and revealing the divine blueprint of a world transformed by love.